Test driver Reinhold Deisenhofer introduces the new Smart. Getting as much room as possible into a small space is still the main idea. Proportion is what counts. He explains that body space index for cars is like body mass index for people, which tells whether you've got a bit too much meat on your bones. A car is measured from the accelerator to the rear hatch. For the Smart, it's 75%, a Smart benchmark. Now we'll take a look at the Smart's other qualities.
Das kann der Smart also besonders gut. Was sonst noch so drauf hat, schauen wir uns jetzt an.
The design has changed radically. This car is far more boxy, but it still retains its compact car cuteness and can travel Barcelona's narrow streets with space to spare. After a decade on the market, it's still up to its old tricks too. Like parking perpendicular rather than parallel to the curb. Smart's Mark Riedel tells us the vehicle has been given a 100% overhaul. He shows us the Smart shell, complete with a revamped Tridion roll cage of super hard steel to make the new version even safer. He adds that the car has many new safety assist systems. One for crosswinds is already standard equipment. Now there's a special feature called connectivity, which will keep the car in touch with the internet to receive traffic data live. These technologies are all new. This is what the new frame looks like. Safety for driver and passenger are provided within this special Tridion single shell. In the Smart Edition number 1, it's a high-visibility orange trademark. A large Smart logo proudly trims the front. And on the hatch, the chrome tells you the driver's clever too. Even if its exterior dimensions are much smaller than a VW Polo's, the Smart has almost as much trunk space. And when it comes to maneuverability, the Smart is tough to top. Reinhold says he wants to find out whether the new Smart will surpass its predecessor's record-breaking tight turning radius of 8 meters 65 centimeters. The latest model is supposed to shave a whopping 1.7 meters off of that. The man in the driver's seat says just when it seems you've hit the limit, the car turns more. 6 meters, 95 centimeters is no problem. The Smart Fortwo Edition 1 we took for a spin has a 52 kilowatt 3-cylinder engine. In Germany, it starts selling at just under 14,000 euros. With a top speed of 151 kilometers per hour, it's a little slow for the Autobahn, but CO2 emissions of just 93 grams per kilometer make up for that. The new Smart is more comfortable than earlier editions, says Reinhold, but it's still not exactly a smooth ride. A car with this short a wheelbase is much more jittery than a long sedan, like an S-Class Mercedes or an Audi A8. The Smart is also 10 centimeters wider, meaning it's heavier, and that the two people inside have about as much room as they would in a VW Golf, Opel Astra, or Ford Focus. The interior isn't just cleaner, its design is also exceptional. The infotainment display seems to float just away from the dashboard with an easy view for drivers. Edition 1 features orange netting, which may not appeal to all tastes. At 2 meters 69 centimeters long, says Reinhold, the modern Smart is still a real car. It's got a hood, a comfortable passenger compartment, and the latest in safety features, such as cross-wind assist. The Smart is small but relatively tall, so when you're speeding down the Autobahn in a storm, cross-wind assist is a big help. But safety comes at a cost, not only at the dealership, but in terms of weight, too. With a Tridion roll cage, the Smart weighs in at 880 kilograms, so fuel consumption is as high as in a 4-seater. We give this visionary concept a green light. After all, aren't large cars carrying just one person still the plague of crowded city streets? If more people drove smart cars, space would be a smaller problem in urban areas. It's great for singles or childless couples who want to move quickly through cities or the countryside.